Hey folks, Luducium here, and welcome back to another game of Conquer Club. So this is, if you're just tuning in, if this is the first series you're catching, or the first video you're catching in the series, this is a fun Risk game that you play online. You take turns, and each player gets 24 hours per turn, and I might have actually missed my first turn on this game. I might have screwed up, so we'll see. But I'm playing Germany, the Germany map, here it is, in another video. So unlike Risk, there's just tons and tons of different maps, so it really changes up the play as far as what kind of troop counts you get, where you get troops. Some of these maps are balanced, some of these maps are less balanced, but it's fun. It mixes it up, makes it real interesting. You play against real people, so that makes it fun as well. Here's Scotland. So we're going to try to play Scotland, and I'm going to enter the game. I'm playing against 3 people. Looks like I'm playing against Ice Fred in both games. So let's go ahead, enter the game, and see where we are. So looks like I did probably miss my first turn. I am green, and it looks like I am not doing great. So although I've only lost really 1 territory, but by missing a turn, I lost some troops. I'm going to begin my turn and see where we're going to go. So let's do this. We have 4 troops to deploy. These guys are now getting 6 troops a turn. I'm only getting 4. So let's find out what we want to do. We can... yeah, I have some troops up here, but there's no way I'm going to be able to hold on to this right now. I've got a good amount of troops here, a real good amount of troops. So I really should try to get this territory. And if I capture this territory, which is Grampain, I guess I get +3 troops a turn. So I have a good chance of actually capturing this. And I can reinforce from here. I can reinforce Moray there. So you know what? This is exactly what I'm going to do. I'd have to keep these 2. Is this connected to anything? No. So what I can do is, what's this called? Banff. So I can put troops in Banff, try to use troops from Banff and city of Aberdeen. That's where Groundkeeper Willie's from, I'm pretty sure. From Aberdeen. Look it up. So I can attack from here, attack from there, and reinforce from here to Moray, and hopefully I can get this. We'll find out, but that's the plan. So let's put troops in Banff. No, yeah, alright. I guess I put troops there, whether I wanted to or not. So we now have 7. Let's attack from Banff to Aberdeenshire. And I don't like to auto-assault. Auto-assault will keep attacking until I run out of troops or win. I like to do 1 assault at a time, see if I get good rolls, see if I get good RNG. So we got 5 and 6, so we got 2 good rolls. If you're not familiar with Risk, or if you're not familiar with the game in general, these are based on dice rolls, so we just roll dice from 1 to 6, and if you roll higher than your opponent, you kill their troops. So I get to roll 3 because I have more than 3 troops. He only gets to roll 2 when you're defending. You only roll 2 at a time. When you're attacking, you roll 3 if you have the troops. So if you only have 3 troops, you would only roll 2 because you could only move 2 troops over, because you would have to keep 1 on your territory. So I got a great roll. We got that. So now I'm going to roll again, assault again, and hopefully, yep, I got a 6, he got a 4. So my 3 rolls beat his 1-4. But defenders win ties, so if he got a 6 and I got a 6, he would win that. So defenders automatically will win any ties. This guy, wow, this guy already got this down here, which is really good for him, and he's pushing into here, which is going to make him really kind of a threat. This is David 66, 68. Yeah, so he's going to be a threat to us later on. So David's doing good. Blue has this, which is pretty good too, +2 there. So good for blue. So now I can advance troops to Aberdeen, and I'm going to, because I don't need this. Banff isn't connected to any outside territory that could get attacked, so I don't have to worry about defending Banff. So I am going to move all my troops to Aberdeenshire, and then I'm going to reinforce. So I'm done assaulting for now, I think. I don't really see anything else that I could try. I mean, I could try to do something here, maybe attack from here into Peebles. But, you know, what's the purpose? He's just going to kill me the next turn. So rather, I'll keep these 3 here just to slow him down a little bit. There's nothing I can do here. He might try to take this middle area, but it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things the blue will have to take. Blue will have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this area. Of course, he'd get +7 or +6 for the highlands, but my goal right now is to get the +3, start building more troops, and then maybe, just maybe, so City of Aberdeen. Okay, so City of Aberdeen is connected to Orkney Islands, so I do have to watch out there and might have to defend. But right now, I don't think he's going to attack here. It's just, this seems not worth it. Red's going to go for down here. So I might just try to defend this if I can and get some troops and then move out, maybe claim this area afterwards. So that is the plan. So we're done assaulting, and I do want to transfer troops. I don't want to, I have 4 deferred troops. Okay, good, because the ones I missed. So I do get some deferred troops. I am going to transfer them to, let's transfer them to this Kincardine, whatever. And the reason is because, first of all, I can defend this. I need to defend this. Well, I really need to defend 4 territories. 1, 2, Aberdeenshire, City of Aberdeen, Kincardine, and Moray. But so I'm gonna ignore City of Aberdeen. I'm gonna deploy troops right now to Kincardine or whatever this is, and I'm going to reinforce from East Irvingshire, whatever, into Moray. So that's the plan. It looks like I actually can get to Aberdeenshire from here, but that's fine. I'm defended there. So now this is pretty well defended. I mean, it's a little flaky over here in the City of Aberdeen, but I do have Shetlands up here. It's funny. And Caithness up here. So if Red does put troops down here and decides to attack, not only can I use all my troops here, but I can also use troops here to kind of backtrack and regain this. So I feel pretty secure in owning this and getting some more troops in the future. So we will see what happens. And I'm going to put a break right here in the video when we come back. So these turns take 24 hours or up to 24 hours a person. So it might be 2 days before it's my turn again. Of course, if these guys go quickly, it might be much faster. But obviously, I can't play this in real time. I'm going to put a break in the video, and when we come back, hopefully it'll look like no time has passed. And we will pick this up and see if we can take over Scotland for the win. Hey everybody, welcome back. And through the magic of editing, it looks like, or it should look like, no time has passed at all. We're back in Scotland, and we're playing Conquer Club. And this is round number 3. And looks like I've only got 1 spoil because I missed my first round, so oh well. You do get spoils just like in Risk, so again, this is a Risk-like game, almost exactly like Risk. You do get spoils, and my dog's jumping up and down wanting me to play with him. No, busy doing stuff. Anyways, alright, so let's see what's happened since the last round. Red has completely taken this over. I think Red already had this, but Red is expanding here. We can actually scroll down here and see what happens. So Red, David 68 assaulted Lancashire from Dumfries. That's a stupid name. Where the hell is Lancashire? So, oh, okay, so this is Lancashire. So he assaulted from here to here, going up, and took this. I don't know if Red is planning on taking this central thing. I hope they are. I hope Red and Blue have to fight it out. Blue is not really doing much up here, which is good for me. That's a good sign. It gives me the opportunity, actually, to try to take this up here and slowly expand down. Then I won't have to worry about the City of Aberdeen because this will be blocking my way. So that is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to... I could try to take this central area, but then I'm going to be bordering Red all over the place. And, yeah, there's... I mean, even though it looks good, I think I'll have a better chance slowly moving down and taking this whole area with me. So let's do that. I'm going to begin my turn, and I'm going to place... I get 7 troops this time. Wow. I'm going to place the 7 troops up here. I could actually spread them out if I wanted to. I could place some up here, some down here, if I really wanted to. And I might. Maybe I'll place 1 or 2 troops in here just to make sure that I hold on to this area. So Kinross, let's play 1 troop in Kinross, deploy. We'll deploy one in Sterling. And then I'm going to put the rest up here in Caithness, however it's pronounced. Alright, so now we've got a huge army up here. Now what I can do is I can assault from Shetlands to the Orkney Islands, see if that actually does anything. Nope, I lost both, so that did not work. So now I'm going to assault from here, because if I won, then I wouldn't have to move. I could have then reinforced from here going down and kind of went down that way. So that was my hope. Didn't work, so let's do this. We are going to assault from here into there and see what happens. Okay, now I won. I won both of those. Gotta do it one more time. Nope. There we go. So won that. I'm not gonna move any troops up there. I'm gonna advance 0. So now I'm done assaulting. I could, of course, expand down further, but I don't know if I want to stretch my troops so thin. I did want to get at least one, so I get some spoils for this round, and that's pretty good. I have 13 regions, so I'm still getting 7 troops a turn, which is better than everybody else at the moment, which is the way I want to keep it. And yeah, now I can actually reinforce from the city of Aberdeen all the way up here and have a pretty strong force up here. I'm going to have 8 troops here. Next time I'm just going to put all my troops here and just mow on down and get everybody kind of out of the way. So plus I've got 1 and 1 here, which is not going to necessarily stop anybody from completely taking this over if they really wanted to, but it will slow them down, because if Red really wanted to, Red could put all of his troops into that area and just go nuts. So but it's a good deterrent early on in the game like this. I'm going to end the assault, and I'm going to reinforce from the city of Aberdeen to yeah, I guess I can. So is it only adjacent? It is adjacent. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, I wasn't sure if it was. It looks like it is. So instead of going there, I'm going to go down to Kincardine, and we'll be able to use that next time to kind of slowly push our way down here. Or maybe I'll go to Aberdeenshire, because that's got a little bit less, so let's reinforce there. So now we have a good area blocked off. I have all my bordering territories blocked off with a good amount of troops, and the internal ones have low troop counts, which is the way I want it. And now we're poised to either go this way if we want, or we can go into here if we want. So we've got a lot of good options. I could push into here. The problem is if I push into here with Aberdeenshire, then this is vulnerable. But I could use Kincardine to push into here and kind of expand, and I only have to take 3 territories. I've got a little bit of a blockage. So anyways, I'm going to put a break right here, and when we come back, thanks to the magics of editing, it should be turn number 5. Hey folks, Luducium here. We're invading Scotland, and it's turn number 4. So if you're watching the video continuously, you should see basically no interruptions since the last time. So hopefully, it just seems like I'm kind of babbling incoherently, but everything should be, I don't know, going smoothly. And we are continuing right where we left off. So let's see what happened since the last turn. Last turn, what I did is I attacked. Basically, I took this island up here from Red, and I moved some troops down here, and I reinforced a bit over here. So that's what I did. It doesn't look like anybody's attacked me directly. Well, actually, that's not true. No, nobody's attacked me directly. Ice Red and David 68 are fighting over Agril, which is in Mull, which is over here. So they're fighting over this territory, and assaulted Agril from west. So yeah, they both kind of fought over Agril. He assaulted from here into here, which is good for me because they're leaving me alone in this whole giant area, which is kind of ridiculous. I would not do that if I was them. I'm getting 1 more troop than them every turn, and already I have more troops than them. So I don't know if that's a smart idea. I'm getting spoils as well. I have 1 less spoil than them because I did not take a turn. I missed a turn, so I'm going to have a little bit of a disadvantage there. We do get a flat rate for spoils, so I can turn in a green, a blue, and a red for 10 extra troops. If I actually own one of these territories, when I turn it in, I get, I think, 2 extra troops on top of that. And that's the plan. So I'm going to begin my turn. I have 7 troops to deploy, so I'm debating if I should deploy them here or here and basically move myself down into this area, or if I should deploy them up here and slowly push down to here. If I push into here, blue's going to think I'm a threat, and then blue's going to have to do something about it. So I'm kind of hesitant to really push into this until a little bit later. I think I'm going to put 1 extra troop in Moray right now just to have that a little bit more reinforced. So we'll do that. We'll put 1 up here, so that turns into a 6. Then what we'll do is we will put troops into Kincardine up here, and I'm going to take Angus. And that's the plan. So I'm slowly going to push into here. I probably should put extra troops in here, but I kind of don't want to. Let me think. If I push into Angus and then I push into here, the problem is I'm going to have to reinforce out to here. So I could push troops into Kinross, attack this, attack Angus from here, and kind of, it's not great. You know what? The hell with it. I'm putting troops up here. We're going to attack Angus, then we'll attack Perthshire. I'll take this central area, and then I can decide if I want to take, well, yeah, see, this is a tough part. I don't want to create too big of a threat, because if I create too big of a threat, it's going to force them to, you know, start really considering me. Right now, at least for the moment, they're fighting over this, and they're fighting each other, which is what I want, because the more they fight each other and the more they kill off their own troops, the more freedom I have to do whatever the hell I want. So, you know, I'm thinking maybe I'd put 1 troop in Berwickshire just to make it a little tough for him to take that. It's only 1, but just to kind of slow him down a little bit, give him a bit of a roadblock before Red can completely take this over. Then I put 1 troop in Stirling, 1 troop in Kinross. Okay, it's coming together. 1 troop in Stirling, 1 troop in Kinross, just to make it a bit tougher. And then I'll put the 3 remaining ones in Kincardine. And now I'm going to attack from Kincardine to Angus. And that's the plan. So, assault, yes. Okay, we won those 2 rolls, so just 1 more roll. And we did it. So I'm going to then advance all 9 into here. And I could, if I wanted to, push right into here, but does that give me more territory? No, I already have 14. That would put me up, if I assault into here and take this over, that would put me at 15, which would be nice. And it gives me the ability to actually move troops over into Stirling, for example. On the other hand, well, is that what I want to do? I'm going to create a big threat here if I do that. And I think they're going to realize that they have to start attacking me some more. Well, let's do 1 assault. See what happens. And I lost both. Okay, so I'm not going to, well, the hell, 1 more. All right, good enough. I'm not going to finish the assault right now. Next turn, I'll finish the assault into here. Ooh. All right, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's finish that. Let's advance. I'm going back on everything I wanted to do. We're done assaulting. I advance into here. I'm going to end the assault, and I'm going to reinforce from this to Stirling. So from Perthshire into Stirling. So I'm going to reinforce into there. Next turn, I'm going to put my troops in here, try to take this over, and then reinforce into Stirling, because really that's the one that I have to. Oh, no, you know what? I do have to keep troops here because they can attack into here from Argyll. So, you know what? For the moment, I'm going to keep things the way they are. I don't think I'm going to reinforce. Everything is fine up here. This is guarded. I only have 1 troop here, and I have 6 here, which is going to guard from that, and hopefully this will guard up here. So I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to end the reinforcements, and we're going to end our turn on that. So I took out the neutral player. Got 2 territories. I'm up to 8 troops now with 5 regions. I don't expect that to last. I expect they'll take 1 out next turn. Maybe this one in here. I don't know. Or one of these. But we'll see. So end reinforcements. And excellent. So This is fantastic. So I got 3 spoils of mixed colors, green, blue, and red. So next time I can cash that in for 10 extra troops. So 10 on top of maybe 8, maybe 7 that I'll get. That'll be enough to really take this over, reinforce everything that needs reinforcing. And then we are going to start pushing into here if I can do it. So that's the plan at least. And I'm going to put a break right here. Hey folks, round number 5 and we are invading Scotland. So, what's going on? What's happened since the last turn? Looks like red has taken over this area here. So now red, wow, red is getting +4 from that and +2 from this. So that's kind of bad, actually. Blue is slowly trying to take this over, and blue has this. But blue also kind of went up here, and that's not good because he broke my my city here. I didn't have anything here. I had 6 armies here, and I don't know, blue went up. He thought I was a threat. I am a threat. I am the one who knocks, but red's a bigger threat. So blue's got a bunch of regions, so he's getting a bunch of units just from the extra regions. So he's got 5 from that, and then whatever he's getting, the +2 from his Western Isles over there. Red's getting 10 troops, which is amazing because from all of this. And then I am up here now. I could do a couple of things. The good news is I have these 3 that I can turn in for 10 troops, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And we're going to see what happens. So let's go start our turn because there's not a lot of time left in the round. And I am going to, yes, play set because I need those troops right now. So now I have 13 troops to do with as I wish. And there's a couple of things I can do. Unfortunately, my plan for going unnoticed has not gone unnoticed, and I have been noticed. So now I could put the troops either here or here. If I don't want to move too many troops out of Aberdeenshire because this is vulnerable here. This is kind of vulnerable there as well. So I could go to Kincardine and just go up and retake all of this stuff and go down and then park myself maybe even here just to kind of annoy him so he doesn't do this crap again. Or optionally, I could try to take this area down here. Now I could just take one of these, move a few troops in there. So maybe if I put 5 in here and reinforce, and then put the rest in here and try to take this area. Now, of course, that'll make me a target. I'll be getting +3/+3, so I'll be getting +6 plus my probably 3 or 4 that I'm going to be getting otherwise. So this is +2. I have 9 regions now. If I get 2 more, so that'll be just +3. So I'll be getting 9 a turn, which is good. I don't know if I'll be able to hold on to this, especially with red here, because red might start thinking, and blue seems to want to not allow anybody to have anything. So with 11 units here, blue doesn't have too many places to go. Blue can go up here and try to take this, I guess, or blue can go down here and attack red. So I'm kind of caught in between them. I'm almost thinking that I should just go here and go up and around and do that. Or do I fight red? I might be a target for red as well. Red might go into here. So in either case, it's not looking good. You know what? I am going to try to take both territories. Let's see if we can do it. We've got some extra troops. So let's put 5 troops in Aberdeenshire. So that puts me up to 13 there. That way I can attack into here and then reinforce. And then I am going to put 1 troop in Stirling. 1 troop. I guess I don't need troop in Kinnaross, so I need. Let's put 3 troops in Perthshire. Let's put 1 in. So I'm really kind of dispersing my troops, but I want to reinforce and make sure that I'll be able to actually hold on to the territories that I gain. So I'm going to use troops from Kinnaross to attack Fife and then reinforce Stirling. So let's put some more in Kinross. Actually, let's do this. Because I can attack from Perthshire to Fife as well, I'm going to put I'm going to put one more in Aberdeenshire because I'm going to need to reinforce that quite a bit because I'm going to need to protect this and this. Eventually, I don't want blue to be able to take this, so eventually I am going to have to attack blue. But I am letting him... I'm going to let him do his thing for a little while, at least one more turn, while I get my land and reinforce what I want. So that's the plan. I don't know if it'll turn out well. We'll see. So I'm going to attack from Kinross to Fife. Assault. Alright, good roll. 4 and 6 and 4. Beat his. Do I win ties? I thought defense wins ties. Maybe I win ties. Alright, whatever. One more roll. Nope, got killed. There we go. 6 and 1. I don't want to advance any, so we're going to do 0 advance. And that's that turn. So now we're going to get +3. And now Aberdeenshire is going to attack the city of Aberdeen. And we got that. And now I want to send half my troops there. Advance. So 7, 7, 7. Okay, good. So that will allow me some breathing room. Now, I don't like the fact that he took this, but eventually, I think next turn, if I get the troops I want, I'm going to use them to push up into here and fight blue. So that's all I can do. I mean, somebody should be fighting red too, but I don't think it's going to be me, at least not right now, because red's too big of a threat. Alright, so that's that. And I am going to reinforce from Kinross. Nope, I want to reinforce. So end assaults. Let's go Kinross. So from Kinross, we want to move to Stirling. And I'm going to move 4 troops there. And that is round 5, folks. We're now on to round 6. So when we come back, that's going to be what we're doing. And I will see you shortly. Hey folks, Luducium here, and welcome back to my one-man war on the Scottish. So what's been happening since last time we played? Let's find out. So I took 2 territories from blue. Blue took 1 from me and 1 from red. He assaulted East Inverness Shire from Narnia. Narnan? I don't know. Oh, geez, he took this whole thing. Holy crap. There's Narnan. Okay, so that's what blue's been up to. Not great. So blue would be getting a lot of units if we don't stop this. And what did red do? Red assaulted blue, assaulted Arran from South Ironshire or whatever, which is somewhere, I'm guessing here, South Ayrshire, Arran. Okay, so he took this little island. So they're fighting for this. I'm not going to jump into the middle of this because that's their problem. What I am going to do is try to prevent blue from monopolizing this territory and really from being able to get too many units. So I'm going to get 9 units this turn, and I'm going to place 9 units. I kind of want to place 9 units. Where do I want to place 9 units? Well, I can easily take this just by assaulting that, which is something that I might just do. I kind of want to go up here and slowly move my way up. On the other hand, I could try to fight off red. Red is 10. How many troops does red have? So we're all tied on troops. These guys have spoils that I do not, which is not necessarily great for me. So maybe I just play it safe, prevent blue from getting stuff this turn. Of course, if I do that, he still has 16 territories, so I really need to take 2 territories from blue. Can I do that somehow without getting myself killed? Not easily. Because he's got 10 here, so I can't really attack into there. I mean, the only thing I can do is attack up here, but I'm going to lose a lot of units in the process. Well, you know what? Alright, let's see if we get lucky. I'm going to place 3 units into Mare. And I'm going to place the rest into the city. Well, alright, 3 into Mare. Let's do 2 into Perthshire. And then the rest I'm going to put into the city of Aberdeen. So here's the plan. 1, Mare into Narnia. So just to make sure I get at least 1. Of course, he rolls a 6. There we go. There's my 6. And I'm not really going to advance any units into there. I want to keep him in Mare and keep My unit's nice and reinforced. I just want to make sure that he does not get troops for that. So now he's getting 7 next turn. So that just took 3 troops away from him, which is good. Or 6 troops away from him. Yeah, that took 6 troops away, which is great. And let's see if I can take 1 more away by assaulting from here into here. And we'll see if we get lucky. All right, so I got 2 there. Good roll. If I keep getting good rolls, then I will continue. If I don't, like that, then I'm going to stop. I'm going to do it 1 more time. Okay, 1 more. All right. So we got that. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to advance into there. I just want to make sure that he doesn't get those units. And if I manage to keep those territories, which I doubt I will, I might be able to get 1 extra unit, but I really doubt it. I'm not going to advance into there. There's no point. If something happens next turn and I get to keep my units, or depending on what happens next turn, I may just place units into here and move on down. Move on down to the east side. No, that's not how it goes. Anyways, I'm going to advance 0, and then I'm going to end my turn over here. Is anybody talking? There's nothing in the game chat. Just making sure. It is perfectly legal, according to the game rules, to talk in game chat and to try to, especially in a game where you have 3 people, for 2 people to try to team up against 1 person. That is completely okay for the rules. It's just not legal, or you're not supposed to do that behind everybody's back. So as long as you're up front and you're telling everyone that you want to team up against, so I wanted to team up with blue against red, for example, because red's pretty entrenched. I could tell that to blue and down here, and we could do that, and then it would just be blue and myself at the end if we wanted to, or you could double cross the person. Of course, that's an asshole thing to do, but that is the game. That is essentially Risk, but online. Anyways, I'm going to end the turn right here, so end assaults and reinforcements. I'm not going to reinforce. I'm pretty happy with my troops, so this is going to hold this off. If he, I hope he doesn't decide to go into here. If he does, A, he's leaving this open, and B, he is really just letting red run wild. So I hope I get left alone, and I hope he just tries to take this over and kind of reinforce. But that will allow me to keep my troop counts, and I do hope that red does not decide that I am a good target. We'll see. My goal right now is to just build up an army. I have 49 right now, which is okay. He's got 39, 45. And that is my hope. So end reinforcements. And that is going to be the end of our turn. And we have 2 green. I really want red and a blue so I can cash that in for more troops next time. We'll see what happens. This is round number 7. And when we come back, it'll be round number 8. Hey folks, welcome back to Scotland. It's round number 8. And just like the other video, the Germany video, I lost a round, or I should say I lost a round on camera. I actually went, but I had to go using my phone because I was switching ISPs, so could not go otherwise, and had to use my phone, and this is the result. So a lot has happened since last time. Red has completely gone out of control, taking the bottom here. He has 58 troops, getting 12 a turn. Whoa. And blue, unfortunately, has decided to screw both me and himself over just by breaking himself against my troops here and trying to do that. So I don't know if he thinks I'm going to attack red on his behalf. I was not planning on it, and unfortunately now I'm kind of stuck in a bad position here. So what are the choices that we have? Well, I could attack red, but with 17 troops here and 9 there, that's going to be suicide. In fact, with 8, 17, and 9, he's pretty much going to kill me next turn, no matter what I do. So this is terrible. I could put troops in Aberdeenshire and attack East Irvinshire, and try to take Moray. So I could try to fight back and retake Moray, which is a possibility. Of course, I could put a few troops up here. I'm only going to get 6, and try to take the islands there. At least I want to knock blue down. I'm sorry, not red. Blue's kind of screwed both of us over by doing what he did and attacking up here. So look at our troop counts now, both 43, 30, and we're getting very low troops. Red's got 58 and 12. So I'm not going to fight red on blue's behalf. If we're going to lose, then we're going to both lose together. So that's just that. I'm not going to act as a buffer for blue in the hopes that he can rebuild and fight off red. So we're going to begin our turn. I think I'm going to put troops in Aberdeenshire, attack East Irvingshire for a card. Reinforth, no. If I move from Perthshire up, I mean, I'm going to lose it. But I'm probably going to lose it anyways if red really wants, and I'm standing in red's way now. Alternatively, I could go up here and just kind of make my way down, but I don't like that alternative. And I could put troops here and I would have 15 and kind of try to retake Moray from this direction. Also don't like that alternative because chances are I'm not going to defeat 17 of his. And then again, it's just easier for red to kill us all. So I'm going to go to Aberdeenshire. We're going to take East Irvingshire. So roll the 4. Got that. I'm not going to move any troops in there. Advance 0. And I think I'm going to end the assault and leave it at that. I'm not going to reinforce anywhere. I guess I could reinforce from the city of Aberdeen into Aberdeenshire if I wanted to. I mean, it would leave that open, but I'm hoping because all of his troops are here, he wouldn't go up there. That is a possibility. Yeah, all right, so we'll do city of Aberdeen to Aberdeenshire. And I'm going to not reinforce everything, but I'll move 5 troops over. So now I have a huge amount of troops there, a huge death stack. And if I need to try to retake this, I can. I'm hoping it will act more as a way to dissuade blue. But at this point, I think blue has realized that we're all going to die. And there's no reason to live, so he's just trying to take me with him. Red can easily go up here, take blue's territory here, and there's not much we can do about it. Making sure blue at least gets 1 less troop next turn because I took away 1 region, so he no longer has 12. He's got 11, so he only gets a +3 for troops from regions, and then +2 from this little area that he has. We'll see what happens. I don't have a good feeling about it. I think red, if I were red at least next turn, I would just invade from both of these, try to take Stirling, use Argyle to take a little bit of land here. Just make sure we're getting less and less troops. And at that point, the only thing I can do, I think, there's not anything I can do at that point, I don't think. If I went here, I mean, there's not much I could have done. I could have tried to attack into here with 16 troops, and even if I had made it, this area would have completely destroyed me. And there's no way I was going to attack into 17. 16 versus 17 with 9 here and 8 here. Not very useful. Again, I don't know if blue was hoping that I would somehow fight red and act as a buffer, but did not happen, and now everyone's going to die, except for red. I think red is going to win this one. It's kind of obvious, but we'll see. Spoils can change that, so maybe if the next set of troops I get, if I get a blue card, we get some spoils, we can use that to turn the tide. Anyways, that is round number 9. Hey guys, welcome back to turn number 9 in Scotland, and we are screwed. Probably. This actually sucks because he didn't attack here, so these 19 units that I have here, I can't move them anywhere. There's nothing I can do with them. So we are, let's see what happens since the last turn. I went and I attacked Icefred, I got that one. There, Icefred missed a turn. Huh, okay. So I wonder if he's just given up on this game and red has attacked Icefred. So interesting developments. I guess what I'm going to do is put my troops over here and just slowly kind of see if I can get at least some spoils. Begin turn, so we'll put troops in O'Kearney Islands. This is a good way to learn geography, folks, by the way. So let's see, we are going to attack the Shetland Islands first, just so we're not leaving anything behind. I don't want to leave. Oh. All right, finally we got that. We're not going to advance any troops there. Advance 0. And then I'm going to try to attack this place, which is Caithness. So let's assault. All right, we got that right away. So roll the 6. And there we are. So this is where I'm going to end my turn. We got a bit of land, not going to do us too much good. Red's up to 19. And I'm surprised he only took 1. last turn, but he's up to 19, and we'll see if I get a blue. That'll be great. If not, if I get a green or a red, that's going to really suck for me because there's really no good way to come back. So we're going to end our turn and see what happens. I'm not going to reinforce anywhere. Actually, I could reinforce from here, maybe to Perthshire, just to, in case I have to fight off red. I think that's what I'll do. I'll reinforce from Aberdeen to Perthshire here. I can't make it to Stirling because I can only reinforce to connected regions. So we'll reinforce to here. I'm going to reinforce by, let's say 7 troops. And that'll at least allow me to fight red off a little bit. Not that I think I can take him. He's got 23, 9, and 16. He can roll over this if he really wants to. Not to mention he's getting 19 troops next turn. I did get a blue. That is fantastic. Not going to help me, I don't think. There's really no good way that I could even make it into here. I would have had to... Yeah, there's not much I could have done, I don't think. But I don't know. If there is, let me know. Leave a comment. And let me know if you saw a move that I didn't in this game. So that's the end of round number 9. And we'll come back for round 10. Hey folks, Laducium here, and welcome back to the magical land of Scotland. Let's take a look. It's round number 10, and let's take a look at what happened since the last turn. So last time I went, I took 2 of Blue's stuff up here, and now Blue actually went, because he skipped the last turn, so he went, and he attacked Malt from southeast. So from here to here, so I guess he took this island, or this land, so prevented red from getting as many troops. Although red is still getting a ton of troops, 19 every turn, compared to all of us. And then red took that back on the next turn, and he only has 1 here. But he's got 26, 23, and 9. I mean, look at the troop count, 77 against our troops. Red has almost as much troops as Blue and I, and unfortunately Blue is stuck over here. So he's preventing me from getting troops and preventing me from fighting red. So it is kind of an unfortunate situation. I have a couple of options ahead of me. I can, of course, cash in my cards right now. So I can get 10 troops plus my 7, plus 2 on the Shetland Islands over here. So I will get a bit of troop count. And then I can, of course, put troops down over here and attack red. I can attack red here and try to take that from him. Or, alternatively, of course, if I do that, red is going to kill me right away. But he's going to kill me eventually anyways. Alternatively, I could put troops over here and try to attack down into blue. Which is also not a great idea because, well then, I don't know, blue's just kind of in the way, not really helping me, and at the same time actually is hurting me more because he's stuck over here, so he's preventing me from actually getting any kind of troops. From this island here, I would be getting 3 extra. I would have been getting 10 a turn. So it's really annoying. If I take this over, of course, blue's going to be able to attack me. Because I could put the 17 plus 3 over here, and that should be enough. I could take this whole thing, but there's no way for me to really keep it. So what do I want to do is the big question. I think what I might do is just put troops over in Cathins. Maybe I'll just take this and move down slowly. And maybe that's what I'll do. It is kind of it's a safe play, or it's an odd play. So let's play this set. We'll get our 17 troops. I can put him over here. We'll have 20. I can take this easily. And then I can slowly move on down. And if I need to, I can... the other hand, if I attack red, I'll buy myself a little bit of time, but it's not going to... I'll buy myself a little bit of time until red decides to just kill me. Is it worth it? Yeah, you know what? Let's go to Stirling. You know what? Fine. I'll go to Stirling and I'll take west. Why can't I take west? Wait a minute. There it is. Okay. It's West Lothian. So let's assault that. So there we go. That's a good assault. We got one more. That one sucked. Alright, that sucks. That really sucks. I am kind of committed to this, so... Alright. We're not advancing any. But that is going to be our turn. We're going to end assault. So now red and I have closer troop counts. He's still getting a ton of troops. He's getting 15. He's getting more than twice as many troops as I'm getting. He has a ton of regions. And yes, I could have assaulted into this, but then I would be kind of stuck. So I'm going to end my assault right here. And then I'm debating if I should... if I move from here to there, it's not going to make too much of a difference. I'm going to go from the city of Aberdeen. Let's do this. City of Aberdeen into Aberdeenshire. We'll do that. Reinforce. That's going to be the end of our turn. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know if it will work, but it does put a damper in Red's plans, and maybe Blue will be able to actually pull something out that's not completely shitty. I don't know. I don't have too much confidence in Blue helping me out. And I don't know if he knows how to help himself out. So I kind of bought him time because, of course, I could have attacked him and then would have killed both of us. So I'm kind of buying him time, but also possibly buying myself time by giving Blue a chance to rebuild and kind of fight back against Red. So we shall see what happens when it gets to my turn again. And for you guys, it should seem like no time has passed at all, but I will see you in a little bit. Hey folks, it's round number 11 and welcome back to the make-believe land of Scotland. We are getting pressured from all sides. Let's take a look at what's been happening. So since the last turn, Blue went after I went, cashed in for 10. I went and I attacked Icefred. And no, what did I do? I attacked David. That's right, I attacked West over here. And like I knew would happen, he retaliated. So now he's kind of got me cornered with 20 troops here and 20 troops there. So I'm not getting any troops really. This turn I'm only getting 3 troops, which sucks. So I'm kind of in a tight spot over here. Blue's not doing great either. I mean, if we look at troop counts, Blue and myself are kind of not doing that great compared to Red's 19. So I tried to attack Red a little bit, and of course Red attacked me back, took 2 territories. So Blue really screwed up my momentum earlier. What I'm thinking of doing right now is I'm going to take the troops I get, I'm going to put them in Aberdeenshire, and I'm going to go around into Moray and reinforce Moray that way. I am then going to... Actually, the troops I'm going to get, I'm going to put them in Kincardine, right? So I'm going to put some troops in Kincardine. I am then going to go around and into Moray, and then I'm going to move these troops into Aberdeenshire. It's not a great idea because Red will be able to go into Kincardine if he really wants to, unfortunately. I'm just hoping Red's going to be busy with Blue, or Blue and Red will fight it out. That's what I'm hoping. So that's my last-ditch effort. Red's going to cash in some cards, so Red might just be able to kill us right off the bat next turn. But here goes my last-ditch effort to try to survive this and maybe pull something through. So let's go. Let's begin our turn. We're going to put troops into Kincardine. I hope I'm pronouncing these at least close to well. So Aberdeenshire into East Irvingshire assault. Oh, that sucks. Come on. There we go. Advancing. And then into Moray auto assault. Let's go. Because it really doesn't matter at this point. So we lost 2. Finally, we rolled 1 that would win. So it is all RNG. We could get really lucky in some of these moves, or this could happen. So we'll move there. I'm going to end assaults. I'm basically ceding this territory to Red, essentially. So Red already is getting a shit ton of troops, and Red is going to get more. I'm going to end assault, and I'm going to take my troops from Perthshire and move them into Aberdeenshire. And that is my move, and this is pretty much the best I can do. At least I'm going to get a little more troops if I can manage to hold on to this. I honestly don't think I will. We'll see what happens. So Blue is now being pressured, 34 troops. Only left on the board with 5 troops next turn, only 8 regions, and I don't know how long Blue will be able to hold on to it, because if Red wanted to, Red can push. Well, Red can suicide against him there. I don't think he wants to, but we'll see. So that was the move, and I think in this situation it's the best move I can make. At least that's what I see on the table. I guess I could have just attacked red for the hell of it and see what happens, and then have maybe blue attack red. I don't know. This is what I'm doing. I'm turtling up, playing defensive, and we'll see what happens when we come back for the next round. Hey folks, welcome back to Scotland. I'm afraid we have lost freedom! Anyways, yeah, it is the end of the game. It ended on round 12, so that's it. Red won. And let's take a look at what happened. So if we go back up top here, so after my last turn, Ice Fred here, blue missed his turn, and then red went apeshit all over everything and completely killed everybody. So he cashed in some troops there. He received a ton of troops, cashed in his own troops, deployed 27 troops there, and then he went and killed blue. For killing blue, he gets his cards, so then he cashed in all of his cards that were left over, plus blues, got enough troops, and then he went and killed me. So that is the end of the game, and we all got some points for that. I lost 21 points there, he lost 26 points, he gained 47, so you gain points, you gain a score, or you lose score depending on how well you do. So, and that determines your ranking in the game on the website. Anyways, so that is the game, and it was a lot of fun, but the game for Scotland is over, and that is the wrap-up. Alrighty, I hope you folks tune in next time for some more Let's Play Conquer Club, and I will see you later.